Hi everyone, I hope you are all well. Welcome to all of my subscribers, and I'm just doing another quick collage video. Today has been my last heavy day at school, so I can't really do much. I'm too tired, and I still have to finish off the drawstring bags that I mentioned in my last video, so that tells you how bad the week's been. And still had a bit of a sore tummy, and Lulu had to come home again from school today, so I'm hoping this weekend I'll be able to catch up on what I have to do for Mary and for Virginia. I'm really sorry, ladies, but it's just been tough going with these schools. But I'm hoping to be a little bit better from now on. So I thought I'd just show you what I've been up to, and then we might do a little play. Oh, and I wanted to show you what I bought as well. I was really excited. So I have mentioned in the past, if I can just get over my mess, I'll just show you, remind you of the beautiful journals that I bought from Fiona. So quite a while ago, this was my first journal I ever bought, and I was totally encouraged by the enabler, the shopping enabler, Gail Agostinelli, who she showed one day her wonderful collection of journals. And so I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. What a good idea. I don't own any journals, so I bought this beautiful journal from Fiona Hayes. Now, Fiona hardly ever has any in her shop. I think she sort of does more private sort of sales on Instagram. But they are something else. There is so much work in them, and I kind of have shown it before. And I mean, I couldn't even write in that. It's too beautiful. And this is the other one that I bought from her. Now, this one I bought from her because it had a little Rupert Bear book in it as well. And Rupert Bear was my favourite book when I was little. So I love her journals. I think they're pretty hard to grab a hold of. You could possibly contact her on Instagram if you wanted one. But the other day I was lucky enough to be looking at Instagram, I think before I went to school, and she's actually an artist, and she posted these beautiful watercolors that she'd done. And I love paintings, not all obviously, but depends how they're done, but I love the Australian landscape. Obviously I'm an Aussie, and so I bought these. Oops, they just arrived the other day, these two watercolors from her, and oh my gosh, I love them. And this one as well, so I'm going to frame those, and they're just going to remind me of Australia whenever I look at them. And she's really amazing, so I'll just show you her card, Fiona Hayes Art, and it's at Fiona Hayes Art on Instagram. Contact her there because she hardly ever has anything in her Etsy shop. So I just wanted to show you those because I was just so thrilled to receive them. And now we'll get back on track to our kind of, I guess we can say, we'll be mucking about. I don't even know how long this video will be. We'll see what I feel like doing. So I'll just show you what I did, what I've been doing the other day, and I did finish off some of the other things. So these are those project, I better stand up and see that I'm on track with the frame. So these are just some little project life cards that I've altered. And as I said, I was inspired in the last video by Chrissy Crosser. So if you want to see her videos, it's Chrissy Crosser, I think so, yeah. And I have to do some stitching and put some lace on them. And then this was a piece of book page that I just folded it long ways, and then I ripped it in half to make a couple of smaller little journaling spots. And I have a lot of scraps that I was just trying to use up, and this was just one of those that's longer. I put one of my digis on there, and just that's another one of my collage pages, and then just some other things. And I still have to stitch around, as I mentioned, and embellish a little bit more, but they're super pretty. And this is one of my digis that I tore out. This is the beautiful Gail trims here. I think I did that one yesterday. Just too tired to do anything else. I did a few more of my straw paper envelopes, and that's one of my digis there. A bit of sort of washi and bit of collaging in the back. So I want to do more of those because they're really fun. Thank you, Gail, for telling me what to do with my envelopes. And then this is from the graphics fairy, where, oh sorry, I didn't tell you where that image came out directly from a book. And then this is from the Graphics Fairy. I don't know if you can, if it's, this actual cutout was from the premium membership site. And I've been really enjoying that I finally took the plunge and did that. So that's with, I think that's one of the ones I did in the other video, so we'll go through that quickly. You saw those. I still haven't stitched around them, so you don't need to see those again. These were some of the other ones that I sort of had pre-prepared that still need some organising, you know, some lace and stuff or whatever, or trim or something on the top like a tab and that sort of thing. So I'll just show you those quickly just so you can see. I just sort of went through and finished those off. Oh, can you hear that dog barking? That one as well. And this cute one with the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, and a butterfly, a little bit of embroidery there. And then this one. So I'll move those out of the way because, as you know, I get very crowded. I've got plenty of space that I could spread out to, you know, but I tend to get very crowded. And then I did this one again there, that's just on book page. Now those I'll show you in a second. Oh, that's a bigger Project Life card. Love that. And that's my sister's, one of her scan postcards that I'm hoping she'll be putting in a digital kit, and that's Gail's. I got to use that one. And so did I do anything on these? Oh, these were the ones I did in the first video that you already saw those, so you don't need to see those again. So that's what I've done. And then I had a play around. I'll show you what these were. So in my digital kits, I always include if I like the writing, the reverse side of the postcard. And I was greatly inspired for these. Although I didn't see a video, I just was looking at her blog the other day, Marguerite Miller. She's on YouTube. I actually haven't watched all of her videos yet. I haven't been through her channel to see if she has any videos about these sorts of things. But she actually, she alters the real postcards sometimes. And if she doesn't like the front, she'll collage over the top. Or if she likes the front, but there's just writing on the back, then she'll do a bit of collaging over the top. So that sort of gave me the idea to work on these from my digital kits, and I love the way that turned out. So I've done a little bit of collaging, and then that's a little bit of rice paper, and that's one of the Graphics Fairies premium membership images. And then I also did this one as well, and I kind of struggled. I must say I did struggle with them. I don't know whether it was just because I was overtired, but I might try and do a couple in this video and see how I go. And if I don't go anywhere, I'll just not post the video. How about that? Yeah, so let's get on with that. I'm a bit distracted because I was watching, I'm a bit behind in my video watching, and I was watching Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah's video, and she'd had a mean comment. So I don't know why people do that. I just sort of a bit flabbergasted, to be honest, because you know she's out there, she's showing you how she does things, she's sharing her methodology with everybody, and she's not, you know, she's giving things out for free, and I just think if you don't like something, move on. You don't need to be mean to people and upset them. And apparently this person, she didn't reply, but this person, her son, actually was upset and defended her, and he got the reply. So that's it. I think that's even worse. You don't be mean to people's kids. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. But anyway, I'm just, it's still in my head, and you know, it just made me sad that she was then feeling uncomfortable doing her videos. I don't think that's nice. Okay, so let's have a go at this. I don't know if I'll do any good. Might have to scrap the whole thing, and of course I haven't tidied up from my mess from yesterday, so I'll be struggling even more, and I'll be even more disorganized than usual. So I did have these postcards that I won't be selling, because even though they have no copyright on them, they're from the 60s and 70s. So I mean, Lindsay Zenor has a really good video about the copyright issue. But I'm always a bit nervous that There could be some tricky thing in Europe that I don't know about. Could be some artist. I don't know. Well, obviously they are artists. I mean, look how gorgeous they are. But I don't feel comfortable with, if I'm not sure. I mean, you can never be like 100% sure. But if I'm not feeling comfortable with it, I won't sell them. She said that you could sell postcards, scanned postcards, that didn't have any copyright symbols on the back, that didn't say, you know, all rights reserved or anything on the back. But I don't. I'm babbling now. I don't feel comfortable with that. So anyway, I've just scanned them because I like them. I'm actually going to maybe put them on some covers or the actual original, or slip them into journals, or, you know, like I like to give something original away when someone purchases a journal. So that's what they're for. But I love the images. So a couple of them I did scan, but I won't be selling them. That's my point. But I wouldn't mind making a little taggy thing. Maybe tearing it and using it. But they're so pretty, I don't know. What would I tear out? I mean, I could tear her out, but then she's going to be... Or I could get rid of that. Maybe we'll start with that. So I'll just start with that. I'll try, first of all, keeping that bit up there. And then I could decide if I want to use it. And it doesn't fit onto my little postcard. So I'm sort of, in this case, sort of deciding, sometimes I decide afterwards, like I do my collaging bit on my surface, and then I'll decide what main image I want to use. And then other times I sort of start off with my image. So I think when I watched my sister's video, although I can't remember, so I probably shouldn't say anything. I think my sister starts from her image, and then she, and then does her collaging. So I guess it's like a personal choice. I kind of wing it and do either or. So I really like that. So I'm thinking now I have to find some things to coordinate. Now I don't want to. I could change my mind because she does cover up a bit. I could put her there. And I'm going to have a look through my scrappy bits over here. I've got a lot of little bits and pieces from when I made this little bunny one. Oh yes, and I'll be putting some. I'm making ephemera to go in that as well. So I've got all these bits of my digital collage pages left over, and so it's kind of nice to use a little bit of those too in these, even though there's already handwriting. I did stick a little bit of that handwriting on this one, and I really like it. So, can you see it? Yes. Okay. I want to try and do a better job today of being on screen, on camera, because I kept going off last time. So, for example, I mean, this one is so nice, but I think I might put it there, something like that. And then would like a little bit of music paper. I think music paper is always a good go-to, or something like this. Just tear a little strip like that. Which way is the up? Oh, this one has numbers on, so I know what way is up. How clever is that? I might put that there, or maybe I'll put it over here. I might like it over there. And then I need to find, I might put something across, not right across there because I don't want it to be in line with that, but maybe across here. And just ignore that. I'll probably tear that off. I just want to find some pretty paper to put there. And let me see. Oh, maybe something. It is a bit of trial and error. I hope I'm not putting my big head in the screen. I feel like I'm putting my big head in. Oh, I like that. Let's just tear this. See how we go with this. I don't know why today. I felt like I had my camera the same way as the other day, but I seem to be more on screen today. I think I'm going to change that. I'm going to put that up there. I'm thinking. I don't know why it seems to be working better today. Who knows? Who knows? So let's just go over here. and go to these pretty papers that I bought the other day. I did try to organize myself a bit yesterday, but then of course then I did some making and then I got disorganized again. So I've got that. Could be nice. Might tear a little. Now these are the beautiful antique papery papers. I mean, seriously, if you haven't visited that shop, it's a must. If you like pretty, pretty antique-y, that sort of thing, their papers are gorgeous. I really like that, but I don't like that there. That's going to slide over there further, and I don't like that popping up there. That, I'm sorry, you're going to be torn off. Bye-bye. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's starting to do something for me. And let me see here. I mean, see these papers? They're beautiful. How could you not like those? I'm wondering, because in the what's it called? The Graphics Fairy Premium, there's also, she also has quite a few washi sort of things. And some of those could be good. Or, oh, I probably should have printed some more of Gail's. Oops, I've kicked it now. I was doing well and now I've kicked it. No, it's okay. Okay, right. So let's just pull up. These are in the Graphics Fairy things. Aren't they cool? In all different widths. But I'm feeling like from memory there's probably not going to be anything in the colours that I would like. No, too red. It's too red. One of these might be alright. Let me just cut one of those out. Possibly the second one. I'm just going to tear it because I actually don't want a big piece of it. Do I want that anywhere? I don't think so. I think I don't want to do overkill. I don't want to do too much. Let me just see here. Just bear with me a second. No, I like it how it was. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave it how it was, and then I think I'm going to glue that. I'm just going to go for it and not be wishy-washy and umming and ahhing, and then I can decide how to better it. I'm sure everybody that looking down the camera can see exactly what I should be doing. Oh, here's a bit of a Gale sticky. Sticky, what do you call it? Let me just see here. No. Okay, I'm just going to stick these bits down, and then my brain will function a little bit better, I think, I hope. So, oh, and I didn't show you the other side of them, just a second, the ones that I made. I put the straw paper on the other side of that one, and the same on that one. So nothing too exciting, but they will, I didn't feel, they're meant to be sort of like journaling cards. So let's just stick this down. And then I'll stick the music down. She's going last. Yeah, so this virus is a bit of a long one, really. Okay. Oh, what about a bit of fabric? Maybe a little bit of old ripped fabric would be good. I'm not going to do too long a video, then I've got to go and prepare some other things. Put that one there. Love all this Damaski music script everywhere. It's really nice. I like that. And this is what I just had, my eye fell upon this torn piece of fabric. I'm thinking it could be nice. I don't want to cover up. Oh, I quite like that. I don't want to cover up all the writing or anything like that. Could it go somewhere like this? Nope. I think I'm going to glue it over there. So I'm just going to grab my PVA for that, just to be sure. And I don't want it perfectly glued down. I think I'll have it floating, kind of, if you know what I mean. Just put a little bit there. And I want to see the hole, so I'll flip it over. There we go. And then I'll think I'll use my PVA for her. Oh, Lulu's turned the TV on. It's pretty loud. Oh, she's turned it down. Haha. Okay. So I might not do too many in this video. Actually, I'm just seeing a boo-boo. I need to put some glue under there. Okay, that should be all right. Good. I do like that. Very nice. And then, or we can stick a stamp on, or a stamp, or oh, here's a piece of scrap piece. No, oh, I don't mind that. Put a little piece there. If you wanted a bit more colour, I don't mind that either. But I might put some colour up there when I put my tab on. Now I just go to my my labels are not in that one. Or the other option is a little piece of rice paper with flowers. I dropped something, don't know what. Okay, so let me just look here in the labels. I'm not going to put a stamp on because I've already got the stamp on the digital, but I have all these little mini labels here. Never know, I might like one of these. I'm thinking I probably would like something with a bit of red in it. And I think I would put it there. Something like that maybe. This is always a favourite, this shape, but I need to trim it. Terrible, terrible. Had such sadness this morning when I saw the news of what happened in New Zealand. Just awful, and not feeling proud, I must say, of being an Australian today. Not proud at all. Normally I'm a very proud Australian, but not today. Very, very sad. I just can't even get my head around it, really. So, yeah, you know, things just bad things just seem to happen. It's not really any words, are there, that anyone can really say? Okay, I think I like this one. This one's not on sticky paper, so I'll have to glue it. Do I like it there? Or there? I like it up. No, then it's up there. Oh, okay, well that's the same really. I'll hold it up. That. Think, there. No. There. I keep going back up there. I think I like it up there. Okay. Oh, I was going to glue on my book. That's not very clever. Just get this back over here. So it's quite handy to have these little mini labels printed out as well, because there's always something you can do with them. Okay, and that one's nice and faded, so that's really nice. What I'm going to do now, I'll just move those out of the way. I should have put them away. Oh, here's a little cut-out flower. Oh, do I like that? No, it's becoming too busy. Stop. Okay, so I'm going to glue on the back. That one's too gooey now. I'm going to glue on. I've told you before in my other video I've got these that were pre-cut. They're quite useful. I know you could just use your big pieces of straw paper, but it's quite handy having these pre-cut ones. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to actually glue it down quite well. The other time I didn't, and I found that I got little sort of ripples in it and things like that. So I didn't like that. So I'm going to actually put a bit of glue stick everywhere. And I'll just, these are actually slightly bigger than how these, well, they were the other day, than the postcards that I printed out. So it's perfect, because then I just trim it off. I don't have to cover up any white bits. So that's that one. And then I have these other ones that we'll look at in a sec. Let me just, that's already dry. Let me just fold that up and trim that off. Not that it really matters. So they'll get stitched around and they'll get a little tab like that. Okay, I'll let that one dry. I have these other ones here. Where are they? Oh my goodness. Oh, I put them down here, I think. Ah, yes, here we go. I've also got these ones here, and I'm just having a flash. These ones. They're already good for writing on, really, aren't they? So I'm just thinking, what about if I were to leave that and decorate the other side? Rather than covering up a perfectly good writing spot. And it has a lovely patina on it as well. Okay, so I'll flip it over, and a good place to start is to grab one of these. This is a really good place to start, and I'm thinking I might like this piece here. So I'm actually going to, first of all, I'm going to trim my little border off. Yep, trim my border. I'm just sorry, just did a quick check to make sure I'm on on screen. Okay, so, and then I'm going to glue this here. I'll flip that over, and I know I want it on that side because I want the writing. I'm just going to put some glue on the back of my postcard. And who knows how this is going to turn out, but we'll try. And I'm just going to, I mean, they're hand cut, so none of them are going to be perfectly straight or anything like that. So I'll have to trim it off. Okay. Just trimming off the little white bits because, of course, I don't cut straight. Okay. Oh. Good one. I stuck it upside down. Can I get it off? I can. Just. That's how good the glue is. It's already tearing it. Can I do it? No. Okay, well, we'll have to cover it up. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll just glue something else over the top. It's going to be extra thick. So there you go. There's a good pointer. Make sure you're gluing it up on the right way up, not upside down. Maybe I'll just have to glue another piece on. And can you imagine if I glue that one upside down as well? Could happen. This one. Okay, let's try again. Try again. All gung-ho I was. Right. So that has to go like that. That's it. Let's try again. Sorry to cover you up. I probably could have torn you off a little bit and used you, or torn. That would have been a good idea. Let's double check. That's up, that's the up, and that's the up. Okay. So this is going to be a nice sturdy journaling card. Okay. Okay, I like that one as well. That's all right. But I need to just trim off the excess here. Right. So what's first? What is first? Music paper. I think the music paper has to go in every single one. And you'll notice I'm not going to glue straight away. I'm going to see how do I like it. And then where's my little book? Down here. So I did print these out, and I do really like to use these. So let me just see. Might like something like that. I'm just pulling out a few just to see, and I love this one. Actually, I found that was I think it was like in the New York Public Library, or I don't know where I found it. I think that's where I found it. And it was like a book cover, I want to say, or the inside of a book cover on their site. And anyway, I saw in those, and I had done that, made the, you saw when I made these washi things a while back, and I saw that the Graphics Fairy has them as well, so you can find that on the Graphics Fairy as well, but I'm pretty sure I found it on the New York Public Library. I'm liking a little bit of ledger, and then I'm just putting those things out, and then oh, there's my favorite lace. Ooh, what about a little bit of that? And now I'm going to hunt around in this mess for a possible image that I would like to put on there. I'll just close my PVA because it's getting all gloopy, I don't know. Or sometimes I like a little bit of blue. I do have a lot of images here, but it's kind of, sometimes it's just not, they're just not the right ones. I love that, but I would tear it. I love that. That's Mrs. Cog. Put that one aside. I think that one, for example, is too little. I don't want something so small. I'm just trying not to put my head in the camera because that's not nice. I do like this one, but this one, I think it needs a bit more of a contrast on the background, in the background. And then I had this one, but I think it's too small. I like the bigger images on these. And then here's a bird. Let's have a look at the bird. I do like the bird. I would have to, oh yes, he fits. I like the bird. Let me just cut a teeny tiny bit. I mean, this is like gold, this lace. I love it so much. I use it sparingly because I love it. Could have a bit of that somewhere, who knows. I'll just throw it there. And then I need, I'm not sure if I'm using the bird. I'm thinking about it. It's sitting there while I think about it. It's not a good sign to think about it. Then you get confused. Let me see. Oh, no, I don't think that butterfly, no. These are just a few things that I have cut out of books and things like that I did mention. I bought the books to cut them up, so it really didn't bother me cutting them at all. Is that terrible? I think it's terrible. There's some flowers. Might be too matchy. Right. Here's some more birds. No, I think I like that bird if I'm going to put a bird. And then what else did I have that I liked? Oh, I might have something not in that one. Where's the other one? I might have the other one that's not finished yet. I have these flowers. I do sometimes like a flower. No. Need to cut out some more flowers. That's it for the flowers. I don't think I have any more. No. Got a few birds over here, but no, I don't think I want those birds. What's that bird? What are you doing there? No, that's a little bird. No, there's nothing in there. Okay, so I quite like that. I think I might just tear this image a little bit. No. Or otherwise I've got this one that I've already torn. No, I don't think I want to use that one. Okay, well I'm kind of liking the bird. Let's just take the bird off and have a look at the flower. Too much going on with the flower. I'd have to take that away with the flower. And I could put that there and have that. Maybe I need to take that away. Yes, I do. Take that away. I think I would leave that there. And I could possibly, I think I like the bird the best. So I am going to glue my music down. Put my music over there, because I was kind of happy with that. And I did kind of like this. I like that with the bird, I guess because I like the red with the blue, that pinky reddy with the blue. So let me just try, and this is already sticky. So if I can separate those. Yep. And I think I'll just stick that down there. Okay. And I think I might like this piece of this one, just to add a bit more handwriting on there. That one's also sticky. So only a few elements. You only need a few elements. Stick that one there, and I like that. Yeah, I think the bird is the go. And I might put a little bit of lace there, or there, or there, or up there. No, not up there. I like it down there. So I'll just put a bit of glue. Now with laces, I like to just thin the glue out with my finger. So it's sticky, but there's not too much glue oozing out through the lace. It sticks down very well. There we go. And that's my bird. I like him, yes. And then there's going to be and a label, a stamp and or a label there. Do I need any blue? Do we need the blue? Maybe a little strip of blue at the end. So let's glue the bird on. I'm going to use PVA for the glue, for the bird, because the bird is book page and it's a little bit more slippery than the other paper, you know, the printing paper. So I like to make sure it's going to stick down properly. Okay, let's make sure we stick the bird on properly. Okay, he can go there. There's the bird. Oh good, it's all happening the right way up. I forgot to check. Okay, and then we need a little pop of colour. So I was thinking possibly a little strip of this paper. Just popping in there. Or it could pop in over here. Or over here. Who knows? Maybe I like it over there. Or maybe I'll go back to my original plan over there. And now let's just have a look in the stamp book. Just move this out of the way. What stamp would we like, if we would like one? Okay. Just pick this up so we can see it. Okay, here we go. So I'm not going to put a bird stamp because I've got a bird as my main sort of feature. I think I would like to choose, I'm thinking, could be wrong, possibly something with a bit of colour in it. Nope. Yeah, something with a bit of colour, I think. Oh, what about, no, that might be too much colour. I do like that though, it's a bit contrasty. Oh, I'm doing such a good job at being on screen. I think purple's going to be too much. Yes, too much. Let's see. And I don't want it to be too small. Like, I think that, oh, I do like that one. Now, if there was something in those colours slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Let me just have a look at this one. Totally different. I don't mind that one. Oh, the other option is a butterfly stamp. I didn't look at that one, but I think that one's too big. I don't want such a big one. I do like that one, so we'll keep it out. And then let's look at the butterflies. This is one of my favourites. This butterfly here. It's super pretty. Oh, that's a possibility. And those colours are kind of reminding me of each other. Sometimes I like to try these ones that have a bit more brown on them. That's a bit more blendy. I'm thinking I'm wanting my, kind of wanting my stamp to pop. That's another little one. I think I want to go for something bigger. Not bigger than that. That one's going that way. No. I have bought some more stamps, but I haven't sorted them out yet. And I did say I have bought some more stamps. Want to see? I bought those. These are animals. And then these are Polish stamps. And really, they look really like really cool colours. And then I got some more birds. And then, oh, these are Italian stamps. Really nice colours. Old ones. I remember those stamps. They don't put stamps on parcels anymore. It gets printed. I did buy some queens because I didn't have any queens. And then these are, I think these are nature ones. Do I have the name of the shop? I think it's a shop in England. Oh, and she put them in between two vintage sort of postcards. And the shop's name, oh, here we go. Is this the name? Oh, I got them from a shop in Belgium. Shop in Belgium. If you want to know, ask me and I'll put the link. And then I did get another packet. Where is it? Oh, maybe I can't show you the other packet because I can't find it in my mess. No, can't show you the other packet. I'll show you another day. But yeah, I did buy some because I found that I really like using them. I do really enjoy it. So I thought I needed to have a bit of a stock. Because I don't like running out of things. That one's quite nice. It's a bit boring. I think I like this one or the other one because also on this one I can see the stamp that, you know, it's been stamped. The stamp's been stamped. Yes. Or the big one. I think I'll go with the big one. Done. So I'll put the flower one back over there. And you did notice that I bought all those stamps and I'm going to need to make some more stamp pages because I don't have enough space. So let's just glue this down. here, like that. I like the way this bit goes over those two bits and it kind of unifies it, if you know what I mean, like makes it, yeah, kind of connects it all. And then I'm just going to slide this one over here. Okay. Oops. So I wonder which type I found more challenging to do of these. I wonder if I found the one with the writing more challenging, or if I found this one more challenging. I don't know, maybe they're both challenging. So I'm wondering if that's it. I'm wondering if that's it. I'm thinking it is. Don't think I want to put anything else anywhere. No, I don't want to do overkill. I don't think I want to put any labels anywhere. Let me just double check before I totally scrap the idea. One of these minis. Well, I actually don't mind a label. Not that one. I think I'm leaning more towards a rectangular. I quite like that. I do. I can't help myself. Out, with. I like it. I'm putting it on. Don't scream at me. I'm putting it on. No, not there. Here. Okay. The reason I used the PVA was because I just want to be doubly sure that it sticks onto my lace there. I do like that. Yes. Okay, good. So we've done two, and that's the back, you see. To trim that little piece off. I do like that. That is super nice. Wouldn't that be nice to send to somebody? Your own creation, own postcard creation. It'd be cool. I don't have any pen pals, so I can't send it to anybody. I could send it to my mum or my sister or my dad. I wonder what my dad would think if he received something like that. He'd probably think I was weird. He'd probably say to me, don't you have anything better to do with your day than sit around and make postcards? Okay, I like that. It's a good idea. Maybe I'll send that to my dad, something like that to my dad as his birthday card. Okay, so I've got more. I've got another one. Let me just grab it. Let's work on another one of those. I've got another one of those printed. It's actually on a lighter paper. Do I have any more? I thought I had more. So cute. Oh, I printed out a whole lot of images from the, you know, those Memories of a Lifetime books that have the discs. I saved a whole lot and printed them out so I don't. One lady had mentioned that she wouldn't just to use the discs and not use the pages, and what a good idea. I took that idea on board, and except for one of the books that I have, it doesn't have a disc, so I will be forced to use it. I don't think I want to use any of those. They're cute. Nice butterflies. No. Okay, we'll just put those down for a minute. Put that over there. So let's just cut this pillow out. Yeah, I just thought it was fun to use these because maybe, you know, like you might look at them and think, oh, what do I do with that sort of thing. Sometimes I like to tear them up and use them in my collages as well, especially when there's writing on them, because you get that instant lovely writing. Okay, so that one's cut. And let's decide what to put on, and let's try and do it right this time and not upside down. Put those little labels over there. Okay, let's get these nice papers over here. Maybe I'm going, oh, I've already seen it. This part here. This part, that's it. That is it. I like it when you just pick something up and it just, that's what it's going to be. That's what you have to use. I don't want to stuff this one up because I don't have another printout. I have to go and print it out. And so then I'd have to change my mind, and that would throw me. Okay, so that's up, and that's the up. So let's just, this piece had big loopy glue all over it. We don't want that. Okay, so let's just glue this. Now I don't remember which way is up, but we'll check. We'll check before we glue. Lesson has been learnt, but then the problem is you have to remember the lessons. What if you forget? Next time you go and create, you forget that you learnt that lesson last time. That happens too. That happens quite often to me. I'm like, oh gosh, I knew that. Okay. So do you think this is going to be a long video or a short video? Let me have a look. Oh, I can't see. Oh my God, how can I already be here for 51 minutes? Seriously, I feel like I've only been here for like 30 minutes. It's just unbelievable. Oh, instant prettiness. Seriously, pop over to the Antique Papery. I know you guys, I know some of you have, and like I actually got this is how lovely the lady is. I think her name's Sherry in the shop. I mean, it was my first purchase from her. I saw her, who used her papers, Tracy Werner, I think she's called. So it was the first time I'd been to her shop just before you guys went to her shop, but someone had mentioned that I had sent them over, and so she wrote me a really lovely message and said thank you. So that was really nice. I like that. That's going. That's decided. But seriously, I'm going to go back and buy more. I mean, her digital things only cost like €1 something. She's very inexpensive, and I think I probably bought like 14 different digis, different things, papers and all kinds of things. They are seriously pretty, and she seems so nice, the lady, so I'm very happy to support her business, and I'm really pleased that lots of you liked her papers and have gone over and bought some things from her, because look at it. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Now what do I want to put on it? I don't think I want to put flower. Oh no, I don't think I want to put flowers on it. It's already got flowers. I think I might like a little bit of lace. Definitely like a little bit of lace. A little bit of Artie Maze could be good. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want this. I don't want to cover up that. No, I don't want this. I don't think I need to do too much, you know, scripty sort of collaging. I just need to find, which is not always easy, an image that I would like to put on it. This might be too brown. Is it too brown? I didn't mind it. I quite like that bunny, but do I want to cut him out? I think I had to cut one out somewhere and I've lost it. The problem is, do I want to cut him out? Here's one. Oh, it's a different one. I mean, these look wonderful on here. He could be nice. Do you know what? He could be nice, and then a nice label. What about some embroidery? I mean, I'm just trying things out here. I'm not making any permanent decisions or anything. I'm just testing the waters to see if I like it. But I think the paper's so pretty, I really don't want to put too much on it. I like that. And the other thing I got from the Graphics Fairy are these labels here. That could be nice, but I don't know that there's one, only that one. Otherwise, I might look at my labels. The only one I'm feeling like I might like to use is this one here. But I don't think you can ever have too many labels. And then the other thing I would like to find to go on this card is a stamp. Okay, I could like this one. This could be it. Oh, I do like that one. It's the perfect colour. So let's glue down the what's it called? The lace. I'm going to have to stick something in there. It's not coming out. Would help if I close my glue in between usage, but no, that would be too clever. Okay. Right. This is a bit like the other day. I could have just kept going all day and video, but I can't do that to you guys because it's just too much. And of course the crafting inspiration might just dry up all of a sudden, and then you just have to abruptly end the video. So let's just put this one here. So when I was watching Tina's video, Lulu came in and she said, "Who are you watching, Mummy? She has the most beautiful voice." I said, "I know, doesn't she? She's the most lovely accent." And does everybody agree? And Lulu said, "And she just sounds so elegant." And you know what? That really just says it all, doesn't it? She's a really lovely, sweet, elegant person. That's what I think. Anyway. No, why am I looking at that? I didn't want that. Now I get annoyed with myself. I do feel like maybe something like that could be nice there. I'll just leave it there for a second while I look at my stamps. How about that? So I can think about it. See, this one was really quick. See, it really does help to have a lovely collagey style, scripty, florally pretty background to work with. I mean, things just come together really quickly. They do come together really quickly. I do think I would like a little stamp, but we'll see. No. It's upside down. That's pretty. That's a possibility. I don't want to waste time and open the other ones. I mean, I'd love to get into those, but they're not open, so I'll have to pull them out. I quite like that one. Now we can put anything on here, birds, butterflies, flowers, because we don't really have such a theme going. I like that. Oh God, what happens if I like all of them? Well, there's no rules saying that I can't put more than one on, no, but I would only put one on. I wouldn't put more than one. I don't think I'm seeing any birds in my collection here that are the right colouring. So that eliminates those. Oh, possibly. Let me just see out of curiosity. This could have been nice. Oh, yes, that would have been nice on there, but it doesn't matter. I like the blue. Okay, so I do feel like because there's some things happening over here, it needs something else over there. So I am actually going to take the plunge and stick that on. The other thing I don't mind is this little bit of old script here. Just let's try that out before I make a final decision. And then unfortunately I'm going to say I'll have to sign off because otherwise this video is way too long. I like that as well. I think I might like that more just because it's a bit more subtle as in colouring and kind of blend in a bit more. So I'll just use my PVA. Okay, and let me just see then. I think I'll glue my Rappy down as well because I know where he's going. I'm happy with him. Oops, oh my God, I got a big gloop of glue. I'll have to wipe that off. Oh dear, that's terrible. Terrible. Okay, what am I going to do there? I probably should use a wet one. Let's see if I can get that off. Take it off. First I'll take it off with a dry wet one. And then I'll try and take it off with a wet one. Okay, I think that's the best idea. And just take off a bit of the sticky there. Okay, done. Oh, clean my fingers while I'm at it. Good idea. Okay, so stick him down. I like him. And now I'm going to put on my stamp. Which one do I like the best? I might have to call Lulu, but she's not feeling well. I don't want to disturb her. She's lying in her favourite spot on the couch. I think that one might be my favourite. I do like that. No, I think I'm going to go with the blue one. I don't need Lulu, I've decided. Look at all that glue I'm wasting there. I'll just swoosh it around. That's what a big chunk of glue I took off my thing, my stick. Okay. So that is done. Oh, I like that. I'm so happy with that. Really cute. That side and that side. I just need to trim it off a little bit at the top there. Great. They are really fun to do. Really fun. So, what have I done in this video? Not much. I didn't do that. I only did 3. Did I only do 3? Is that how long it took me all that time? So each one quite different to the other. How cute is that? So cute. Okay, well I think I'll sign off, even though I don't want to. I really don't want to. I would do more, but I'm wondering if I have any more printed out. The video is incredibly long, so probably a good idea for me to sign off. I like these first ones that I did as well. Yeah, they're really nice. So I hope you enjoyed that, and it gives you some inspiration as how to use or your own printables, or if you have mine and you look at those and you think, why did she put those in there? Well, this is what you can do with them. A lot of fun. So you can do one side like that, or you can use the written side. And then on the other side, you can put some straw paper, or you can collage, or a lot of blank page, plain sort of pages. So they're done on the written side. Really fun little project to do. Okay, so I think I'll sign off just because I think I'm probably over an hour now. But don't worry, I'll be back doing some more collaging, because that's what you do when you're tired and you don't know what to do with yourself. You collage. So I hope everyone's well, and I hope you've got some nice things planned for the weekend, and I will be back soon. Bye.